Well, good evening, everybody. So, I'm gonna kind of get straight to the point because I'm gonna rush. I'm rushing to get home because this storm is rolling in pretty dark and heavy. Let me show y'all around. So y'all see that storm is like all kinds of nasty. So, but I want to talk about door rot. So it's something I see all the time, and I mean most of the time when I come out to go look at a door or eval a situation, that door is rotted, or the door jam's rotted, or the door's not operating right, or something like that. That's usually most of the time what it is. So I want to talk about why this typically happens.
Turn left on Highway 15.
And I just had this conversation. Which I've been dealing with it all day. So almost every door I looked at today had rot, and I looked at like 15 doors. They had rot of some sort or some type. But the majority of the ones that I know I'm gonna make some people mad on this, that love outswing doors in San Antonio. San Antonio market loves their outswing doors. And I know some people think, oh, it's a great, think they're great. They're not, they're trash. So, aspects, thanks for tuning in. There are some aspects where outswing doors are, great. And they have a purpose. But there are also some, and most of the time, it's trash. So, out of all the doors I looked at today, every one of them, except for all the doors except for swing. No, I'm gonna rephrase this. All of them were out swing had rot. There's only one in swing door that actually had rot. So every outswing door I looked at today had some form of rot and bad to where it was just blown out. I only had one in swing door today. I think all in all I did four or five that actually had rot on the inside, that had rot on the jam. And that was because of the homeowner not painting their jam from the initial install. It was relatively a new door, but because he didn't paint the door jam, rot set in. I can't even preach that enough. But I want to talk about, y'all know I promote Provia and that, so I'm gonna use them as a prime example. So on their in-swing doors with Provia, they offer a lifetime warranty on their door. Okay, that stays with the home, and this is something I just got done explaining to a homeowner. Provia offers a lifetime warranty on their doors, on their in-swings. But they only offer a 2-year warranty on an outswing door. Why is that? Because the outswing door, there is no seal on that door slab, or there is no seal for that to shut that water. So that water is just sitting on that door slab itself, where the band of the overall round band of that door. So it's going to rot out. That's why if you have an outswing door and it's rotted on the bottom, that's why, because there is no door sweep there. So, and I want to, if going into the door sweep aspect of an in-swing door, typically like your front door or that kind of thing, you have a sweep down on the bottom. There's a rubber sweep down the very, very bottom, but there's what's called a rain edge or drip edge on that sweep. I have one in my truck, and I was going to show it, but I can't get to it right now. But if you see on that sweep, it snaps onto the bottom of the door, and sometimes they have a couple staples holding them in. But there's a ledge that goes to the outside, and what that does is when that wind and that storm hits that door, as the water runs down that door, it sheds it off. Okay, on outswing doors, it does not have that. So when the water hits the door, it hits the metal pan underneath for the threshold, and it just sits there. So as it sits there, the door literally sucks up, the wood in the door sucks that door up, all that water up through the wood. So That's why the bottom of these outswing doors are blowing out and falling out, because there is no sweep there. No manufacturer puts a sweep on an outswing door. I know some people have this in their head that they're there for storm, they're better for storm rates, and whatever. Okay, they say it's better security, whatever. I don't believe it, and I will continue to not believe it, because there's no justification for that to be a true statement. Because I see more doors being rotted out and being damaged from water, sitting on the door jamb, sitting there. Like literally, this door I just looked at, we opened it. I finally got the door open.
Right to John East Peterson
I don't need
Boulevard.
this anymore. I literally, when I finally got the door open, there was a puddle of water sitting on the threshold from the storm that we had this morning. Like 4 o'clock this morning, 5 o'clock this morning, because it hasn't really rained here since. And we had a big storm this morning. But here it is, literally 12 hours later, and there's still water sitting on this threshold. And pretty much every outswing door today that I saw had almost the same thing. It's a San Antonio market, man. Y'all love y'all's outswing doors, but which keeps me in business. I mean, I'm grateful for it, but I try to talk the homeowner into an in-swing door every chance I get. If they have the opening and they have the availability for that in-swing door, guess what? I'm going to talk you into it and do everything I can, because the outswing doors, they're trash. They're going to do the same thing. Now, here's a caveat to that. Homeowner made a comment that her mom had almost the same door, outswing, whole 9 yards, but it's perfectly fine and not rotted or anything like that. So I asked her, I said, about the cover, is there an awning over it? She's like, she has less of an awning than I do. It's like, okay. And I said, what direction does it face? And meaning the back patio of her mom's house faces the north. So we don't get a whole lot of storms from the north here in San Antonio. And she said, she has some big trees in her backyard and things like that. So therefore, there's not a whole lot of storms that are hitting that door, because that door is protected from the trees and from, facing the north. This home I just left literally is facing due east. So if you know anything about San Antonio weather, we get pounded on the east side weather-wise. I mean, literally, you can go through any of the homes on the east side. I can go in any subdivision, and I can tell you what subdivisions that go into that are notorious for hail damage, and most of them are on the east side. There's a few on the west side over where I'm at that they kind of get popped with some hail damage, but most of the doors that I've noticed, and I noticed it today, every one of those doors were facing the east, every one of them. So I don't know 100%. I don't know. I'm not out saying, this is it, this is scripture, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, it's awful funny how every outswing door that I did today, that I looked at today, I could barely open. They were saturated with water from the storm, early this morning. And so definitely, guys, man, thank y'all for tuning in. I don't think I've ever had this many people watching at one time, but that's what it is. So if you have an outswing door that is rotted out, that is usually what happened, is because there is no door sill on the bottom of that door. So as that water keeps pounding that door, then it's just it has nowhere to go. Where an in-swing door allows it to shed off because of the bottom sweep of the door. I wish I could get access to my sweep I have in my truck, but as you can see, I did a couple screens today, and it is just, it ain't gonna happen. So I hope this helps. And then the added bonus is if you do have an in-swing door and not an outswing, you can add a storm door to it. And then that will actually completely and utterly protect that door. I will come in a little bit later, another day or two, and talk about the whole low E factor on protecting the door and that whole gamut. Because there are some vendors out there and there are some manufacturers out there that do not recommend storm doors for their product, and there's a reason why. But I will dial that in and explain what they're referring to. And lady that just tuned in, yes, she just bought a storm door from us. Yes, so you are okay on this. Like I said, I didn't go into, on this video, I don't want to go into the pros and cons of a storm door, but there are some. If you do select the wrong storm door for your type of door. So, but you guys are good. I looked out for you. Make sure you got the right one for your mom's exterior door. So, but yes, definitely, I will. I already saw your got alerted. The payment's been made. Thank you very much. And but like I said, that's another video, which I know I need to do. I've been asked that several times about the storm door issues and what's better and what's not, and all that. So like I said, that's going to be, might be tomorrow. I might just do it tomorrow. Kind of give these people answers that need to be answered. But no, I do thank you for your continued comment on how thorough I am. I try very, very hard across the board to be thorough. From the day I met you, Miss Selena, to now, like I said, I've been pretty open and pretty honest down across the board. So, and that's why I started my business, was to give proper and correct information to the homeowners, and not being misled and misguided and misdirected. Because, like I said, there's a lot of false advertisement and false narratives that go out there, and like I said, I want the proper information to be revealed. So, if you're just tuning in, thank you. I got to get going because I'm getting into some heavy construction traffic right now, and so, like I said, you guys be good. Please like and share this. Definitely please share this out on why your door is being rotted out, exterior door, and the pros and cons of in-swing and out-swing doors. Please, like I said, get this out there, and I will do my very, very best on getting the correct information out to the homeowners. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a good night. Bye.